Hello?
Oh, my microphone wasn't even down. I said hello, how's it going? And I put my mic boom down, and then I felt my head, and I'm like, shit.
Yeah, that's
It,
hilarious.
remember when I had my other headset and I always muted myself?
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing. Like, it's a habit to automatically mute any microphone as soon as you're done with it. Am I
No, I
weird?
know.
Like, is that normal?
No, that's normal.
Because, like, I'm afraid somebody, if they ever get control of my computer, well, fuck them. They don't have any peripherals. They can fuck with the computer. They can get any of the information. Fuck them. They can't hear what I'm doing in the room.
Or can they?
Like on my laptop, because there's a microphone and a webcam in it.
Yeah.
There's that. My phone has one camera, two cameras, like four different microphones, a big ass speaker. I don't
Oh
know.
shit.
I'm surrounded by at least three microphones.
Well, there you
Like you have a smartphone, right?
go. Yep.
You got two microphones.
Yep.
And then you got a one big ass speaker, I think. No, you got two speakers.
Yeah, I was about to say I have two speakers.
Two speakers, two microphones.
Oh man. How's your day going?
Like, work has been going really good. I really appreciate the floor people now.
Oh, that's good.
Like, the people on the floor. I'm like, yeah, we'll just send it out and stuff. Yeah.
I had to
And,
go and talk to fucking management yesterday.
well, okay, so I've only been hired for less than a month.
Yeah.
But okay, so originally, when I was in my interview process, even before I got hired, before I even said I knew a referral, like I knew somebody,
Yeah.
and they didn't know any of that until the last moment. They didn't know that I was like, I'm the fucking yes man. But I'm the good yes man. Like I'm the guy. Like, because I want to be able to do everything. I've only been in the warehouse less than a month. The warehouse is a completely different place from when I started.
Oh, that's good.
Like it is not the same place. And if you try to compare it to the same place, you obviously haven't seen it. Like you haven't lifted it, you haven't done it, you haven't been there. So because
Yeah.
I've been there and I've done all that work, I've made the warehouse good enough that I was able to go out onto the shop floor today because they didn't really need me back there. They were sending out as much stuff as they could. I was helping customers pushing out hard stuff like bulk,
That's cool.
and there was a bunch of like I did a bunch of shit today. Like I did a lot of work, and if I can do all that work, that's good. I need to
Yeah.
get distracted less by customers though. I need to be able to have a look and an appearance of
Hmm.
purpose so that they feel intimidated to ask me questions. No, I have come to the conclusion that's the tactic I need to do because I'm really good with a pump truck. So
Hmm.
sometimes the skid might be the maximum size of the aisle. I can make it do any of
Yeah.
the turns in the warehouse with no problem. Well, it'll be a little tricky, but I can do all of them without crushing, hitting the wall, or hitting the box.
Oh, that's good.
Like, and I'll be within a half inch on both sides because I'm really good with that stuff. When I say it'll fit, it fucking fits because it's perfect. Because when I was
Oh.
loading trucks, do you know what you had to be? You had to use every single centimeter of the truck.
Oh yeah. Yeah, 'cause you
Every
have to
single
fucking.
centimeter. The only way you can fit 15,000 pounds in a truck, possibly, is if you're really, really, really good.
Yeah.
Like maybe you could fit 10 grand because you're good. You're just loading a truck. But if you want to fit 12, 13, those are the numbers you want because that's how you can move a real house in a day. Like sometimes have to do two trips. Some
Hmm.
Yeah, my dad he did three
Wow.
himself. My mom sells half the shit. So that's a lot, right? So
Mhm.
when it comes down to it, I think they could have done it in two,
Yeah.
but they said fuck and they did it in three, and that's what
Okay.
makes like the VIP service kind of thing that I had going, because like
Yeah.
that's what we provided. We were the standard rate and everything, but we were the special team that you got that day because we were the
That,
VIPs. So if you had because our company like I'm doing like the finger wagging right here, scouting. Like they did the scouting like with an estimate. So they tell them how much they have, and they have this machine that pops out a number. The number's always fucking wrong, and then they don't actually send somebody out to the house unless it's like a really good move. So some jobs we did are flat rate moves, and some jobs we did are hourly. So it
Mm.
depends on how you work, depending. And the flat rate jobs, those were the hardest jobs, but those were definitely the jobs that made me better.
Oh, that's good.
Because like, if we said we were going to move somebody for like $16,000 international, that's a lot
Hmm.
of money. What you're talking about right there.
I had a question for you.
Yeah,
If you're
plus shipping.
if you're if you're offered what do you call that? Fuck. Like light duties basically, do you have to accept it?
What do you mean light duties?
Like say you get injured and your work offers you like light duties, do you have to accept it?
Oh, I got a little manual today. It's at work still because I've left it in my locker. I was reading through it earlier. I didn't. I actually know most of it because it's all the other manuals that ever exist. And I want to get nominated for a Henry Award. So there's a guy at my place. He's one of the creators, Henry or something another. Doesn't matter about his last name, but
Hmm.
Henry, his name is for an award. So if I can get that award, that'd be awesome. Because I already got my Duke of Ed award, I may as well just keep collecting awards as I find them. Because I really want to be like an operations manager sort of thing at the warehouse. Like,
Yeah.
I would tell people to be in work. You got to be in work. Like, if somebody gets sick, well, I'll just have to work extra hard that day.
Yeah.
Like, that's just how it goes. That's what it means to be a manager. You do what needs to be done. In most cases, you need to know what everything needs to be done. So,
Hmm.
I think because originally in my interview, we're still talking about the interview, one of the first things I spoke about was what kind of movement can I have? Can I have lateral and upward movement in the thing? And they're like, yeah, yeah, it's pretty big here. So right now I'm getting a lot of the lateral movement. I'm learning more about the sales floor and stuff like that. But I'm adapting really well because that's kind of I'm just pretty good at adapting to things on the fly. I'm really good like if it's in real time, like you can fucking guess that I'm gonna get the right thing done. Like
Hmm.
even if it takes a little bit more time to go find the specific thing, and sometimes I'll spend 20 minutes, 30 minutes with a customer, and maybe they'll only get three things. But this one customer, this old customer, and oh, I'll talk about the um, we had these boxes for solar panels, and this guy and we were looking at the stack of boxes, and I'm like, that box second from the bottom, you want that box, right? Because I would want that box. And then he's like, yeah, I was looking at that one too, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll get that box down. So I pulled down four power panels just to get him as one. Then I put them all back while dealing with other customers and stuff. So
Hmm.
like being able to adapt to a situation because I had never been on the sales floor too. Like I normally stay in the warehouse and I sort everything for them, and I think it's pretty good. And I've been having a debate with my sister about why men should get paid more than women in a warehouse.
Hmm.
Like it's manual labor, right? You would think men would get paid more than women in manual labor,
Gender equality, good friend.
but it's not equality. I can do way more than her. I could do more than three of her.
Well, I know they don't look at it that way though.
I know. I was having this debate with my sister because this is the only person I can. I can't do this confidently at work. Like, there's too many women, and I would offend people. So I offended my
Hmm.
sister. She never wants to drive me anywhere again.
That's hilarious.
Well, I also wanted to kind of like probe her critical thinking, see if she's done it in a while, and I wanted because there's still income inequality, and it's for
Hmm.
everybody because it should be higher, but mine should still be higher than women's for manual labor. Like I'm a really good manual laborer. I can lift things. I can lift things that women cannot possibly think about lifting. They'll look at
Are
it and
we
they'll be
lifting?
like they'll kind of like touch it and push it, try to move it, and then they'll be like, oh, I can't do that. I just look
Are
at
we
it and then I
lifting?
lift it. You don't think about it, you do it.
Are we waiting on anyone?
No, I'm just kind of talking. Yeah, work's been going really, really, really good. So I
That's
wanted to
good,
be a
man.
manager, and if I keep going the way I'm going, by year one, I might be a manager. Maybe year two. Because I do know
That's
a lot of this stuff already. And things like my discipline, my attitude, my motivation, my morale, that stuff is always high. And being on the sales floor is brutal. Like, I had no idea what these people went through. And then I'm like, holy Jesus. These, like, I really have a newfound appreciation for the guys who stay on the floor all day.
Where are you going?
Uh, jungle or support is left, right?
Uh, yep.
Where do you want to go?
I don't really care.
I'll jungle then. Jungle Rumble. No, I'm not actually jungling Rumble. Maybe Cho'Gath. That'd be fun. Cho'Gath is
What are the
brutal.
one of the skins that I need for Vagar is on sale right now. Like, out of those uh things that you can get,
Yep.
I got like a 50% off of Baron von Viger.
Mhm.
I want to get it, but I fucking bailed so hard last was it last night? Yeah, last night. I was in the meat cooler and I was fucking pulling a skid of strips through the fucking cooler,
Yep.
and whatever forklift driver was in there last, they dropped a bunch of skids down, but they didn't. When you pile a skid on top of another one, you're not supposed to angle them. You're supposed to put them like actually on top of each other
They're supposed to be
properly.
straight. Yes.
Yes. And I went to pull a skid through, and one of them was actually like on like sideways almost. So like, well, it wasn't sideways, like it was angled, so the corner of the skid was actually sticking out. And the skid, it was only one layer, but it was like fucking pork shoulder picnic,
Yeah.
and one box alone weighs between 60 to 80 pounds.
Yep.
So there's like 400 plus pounds on that fucking pallet, and I couldn't fucking lift it to move it out of the way, right?
Yep.
So I used my pump truck and the skid that I was using. I used the force of it to move
Yeah,
the
the other
pallet that
one.
was, and fucking in doing so, I got enough room that I could squeeze the skid through. So I got it about halfway through and it got stuck. And I'm
Oh.
like, okay, well, I'll just give it a good reef. So I planted both my feet and fucking went to give it a good reef, but I didn't realize that the floor was wet underneath me. And when I did, fuck, my feet went right out from underneath me. I
Oh,
went right
jeez.
down. It fucking hurt, man. And I went and got like a report done and everything just to be safe. And I went and saw the doctor this morning. Like, yeah, like you probably have some soft tissue damage, like some pulled muscles, or whatever, in your
Yeah, earlier
like in
today.
like my instep, my heel, and like up into my knee, my inner thigh, and a little bit in my back and my neck. And work, like I dropped off my F8 form, and everything was supposed to be fine. Like I'm supposed to be off tonight, and I go back in tomorrow because I wanted the day to rest everything, right? And I get a phone call at like 2:30, like, oh, we have accommodations for you if you want to come in, blah blah blah. And I'm like, do I legally have to, like,
Yep.
because I'd rather rest it and actually be like 100% for tomorrow versus
Welcome
coming
to
in and
Summoner's
being
Rift.
at like say
Yeah,
50%
and
and
damaging
getting
it
hurt
more.
even more. Exactly,
Yeah,
right?
my company would probably say be at home, but
Yeah.
Dean says he's probably going to be in tomorrow. He had a tool chest drop on his knee. It's a pretty heavy chest.
Oh,
30 seconds until
So,
minions
yeah.
spawn.
but Kyle, he's a kinesthesiologist. You just
Hmm.
you have a cold shower, and it reduces inflammation in joints.
Okay.
But you
Yeah.
also
Like I've
stretch
got,
and you do other things.
yeah, I've got some nice bruising on like the side of my ankle and stuff like that. But
Yeah, yeah. He said it bruised pretty. He said it bruised.
yeah, like I told them flat out, I was like, it's not that I don't want to come in or anything like that. It's just the
Minions have
fact that
spawned.
I want to make sure I'm at 100% because I don't want to come in and basically fuck the dog all day long. Especially like it's May 2-4 weekend. Do you know how busy we are? Like, I'm not gonna be able to keep up with anything, right?
Yeah, I'm working the whole May 2-4 weekend because I've actually been working the most difficult shift. I told them I want to work the 9:30 to 6 shift because that's technically the hardest shift.
Yeah. Oh, so you do 8.5 as well, right?
Yeah, so 8 hours and then lunch and 2 breaks.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I do 8.5 as well. So, but yeah, that's why I asked that because I couldn't remember. I don't think it's like because I do have a doctor's note. Like it shouldn't be held like against me if I
Yeah, you
say
should be
no,
good.
I don't want to do. Yeah. So
Trogat's actually got a really nice clear.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Also, careful of fires. I think there's going to be fires this year.
Fires.
Yeah, fires.
What makes you think that?
Because there was already a fire at work like the other day, when it was really hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that day we had a fire at the warehouse. Like somebody had flicked a cigarette butt into the mulch, and the mulch had
Yeah.
caught on fire.
Oh.
Because when we went out, I know the smell of fire. I've been around fire long enough to know exactly what the smell of fire smells. And
Yeah.
there's no way you can tell me when I smell fire like that to not go investigate. So I stopped doing what we were doing, and I went and investigated. Guess what? I walked 10 feet, and guess what I found? Smolder fire. So that was good. And it shows that I'm proactive with those shit.
Yeah.
Trying to be the best fuck in the business. But I don't think I'm gonna beat Zamid and like a bunch of the other guys.
Mhm.
Why would you stop? Why would you not keep going?
That's okay. This ADC doesn't want to take any of my stuns.
Well, you let me die for a disguise?
Hmm.
A disqueeze? What's a disqueeze?
Apparently, he wants to be a master at the squeeze.
An enemy has been slain.
Oh god. Gang.
Seriously?
Oh.
Fuck this bitch so much.
Come this way, come this way, come this way.
I can't. I'm dead.
Yeah, you get
Like, she fucking shows up twice. This fucking Yasuo let me die to her the first time, and then this time I just died to her. Fucking showing up at the worst fucking times.
How's Kyle doing?
He's doing okay.
Yeah? Nice.
He's in the hospital right now. He's waiting, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Possibly Saturday, but it's on Sunday.
Oh yeah?
I thought it was on Friday. But, prove me wrong.
Like, has he been in the hospital the whole time, or
No.
what?
They sent him home. Like, honestly, I think he's gonna recover perfectly.
Yeah.
Like, without a doubt.
I would like they're taking that control ward out. That was weird. There's 3 of them. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, yesterday when everything happened, like I didn't even feel anything at first, and then when I stood up, I'm like, okay, there's a little bit of burning. I finished moving the skid, and I started to try to walk it off. And I grabbed like a high
And
boy.
then the lactic acid kicks in, and then you're fucked.
Yep. So I walked everything off a little bit, and I walked up to the front, and I'm like, okay, I'm like, you know, this is what happened, blah, blah, blah. I just want to go out and make a report just to be safe. They're like, okay, well, you should sit down, do this. I'm like, no, no, no. I'm like, I need to keep moving. They're like, no, you need to sit nice and da, 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 da. I'm like, no. Like, if I sit down, it's going to get worse. They're like, well, you know, first day.
Yeah, if you sit down, you're never gonna get back up.
Yeah.
So
I'm like,
I busted up my ankle pretty bad. One time, I was working. I continued to work on it for a continuous 6 more hours. As soon as I took my shoe off, that shoe was never going back on. But I could work on it, which is weird.
oh, yeah. Oh man, I still remember the one time me and a couple of friends were carrying like, you know those old couches, like the old pull-out ones with like the really fucking heavy metals to hold the thing together? Well, we were carrying it down like a grassy path towards like an underpass, and fucking there was a huge pothole and I didn't see it, and I fucking slipped and I twisted my ankle, and it ended up my ankle ended up basically coming upwards, and my foot got pinned to the inside of my leg between that and the couch. Man, it hurt so fucking much.
Yeah, that shit hurts so much.
Oh yeah. Oh, don't go in, don't go in, don't go in. What are you doing? Bad call.
Hi, Sean.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Not much, you?
Not much. I was actually just asking about you.
Yeah, I was just telling him how you're doing now.
Yeah, Hutch. I won't actually know you. Might want to get a hold of my parents tomorrow morning.
Yeah?
I may actually have the surgery around like 8 a.m. tomorrow if they have an opening. So, but I won't find out till like 6 a.m. when they
Yeah,
just
you
come
won't
wake me
find
up
out
and
till
say-
right before, because it means that the surgery before went differently. Went well or something.
It depends on if they have an emergency brought in or not.
Because it's a schedule, right?
Yeah, but they have certain blocks for emergencies and stuff. 'Cause mine's not like this. So it depends on if an emergency comes in or not. So
Well, emergencies are always priority and stuff like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
But how you
yeah.
holding up? You okay?
I mean, I'm less panicked than half the people around me.
Oh fuck, man, we don't care about you. That's probably why. You're just like, what the fuck's going on? Everyone else is like, oh my god.
Yeah. And I just have friends getting here, so I'm gonna let you go.
Right
Okay,
on.
see ya.
Talk to you guys later.
All right, see you.
Thank you.
Killing spree. An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill.
Was not expecting that.
Rampage.
I think they're gonna take our turret.
So shitty.
What's that?
Fucking. This Eve.
Yeah.
I'm far from done killing. That's better.
How many control wards can you place? One?
Yeah.
Alright.
Unstoppable. Double kill. Your team has destroyed a turret. Enemy killing spree.
Oh, fuck me.
An ally
did not
has
see
been
that.
slain.
Eve is so fucking annoying. I hate her so much.
Mm-hmm.
The reason... Oh, she's going magic. Which means I need to build magic.
I've come back stronger.
Nom 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 nom.
Shut down.
Man, people are so fucking greedy and like, not play or something.
slain. An enemy has been slain.
No, yeah.
I already have 4 stacks.
Yeah.
2 of them are permanent. Like, I still have 3 more. How many stacks do you get? 6?
I think
From
so.
non-epic monsters. So I have, out of my 4 stacks, 2 of them are non-epic, or like epic monsters. They're dragons or epic monsters. So I still need to get 4 stacks of normal stuff. I need to get some CR. That's funny. That's really funny.
What's that?
This fucking Zed Gangplank just played with that Amy fucking Zaya.
Am I like playing incorrectly or something? Like, we should be pushing in. These guys are just like, oh no. I guess I just don't.
Seriously, this Eve! Holy fuck. Nah, this fucking Yasuo though, he came back though. Yasuo was supposed to be back. Why is all this stuff yellow? Slaying dragons grants you buff based on the type of dragon, but it's all yellow. It shows Ocean Drake, but the words are gray, but the Ocean Drake is yellow. The rest of the drakes are gray, but the words describing the drake are yellow. I don't get it. Riot, get your shit together.
Your turret has been destroyed. An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
Holy fuck. Drags up.
I don't know if they're gonna try to take drag or.
Well, they might try to push this turret, but let them try. Not get far.
Oh yeah, they know.
Holy fucking crazy. Use so much damage.
I fucking love this champion! Oh my god. Okay, so what I have now is 1 minion chomped, 3 monsters eaten, 2 dragons consumed, 1 epic monster ingested. It's not even level 2, and I've already gained 560 bonus health.
Oh crap.
Rampage. Shut down.
Okay, so Spear Visage increases all healing received by 3%, not all healing from yourself, right? It's not all healing anymore?
I'm not sure. Our team's cooperation is fucking annoying.
I'm buying a Warmogs. I still have 2 more minions to stack. Okay, now I have 960 bonus health. I got 1 more stack to go. And then the only stacks I can get now are champions and epic monsters and stuff like dragons. Keep doing dragons. No!
She's fast.
It's a good thing I'm big and fat.
Destroyed.
It doesn't matter what you do to me, bitch. You just did your whole combo, you can't even kill me? Okay, maybe pop.
Has destroyed a turret.
Very sneaky. I got him to brush his teeth. Insane this morning.
Okay, Feast is already giving me 1,080 health.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, they're pretty cheap for clothing, which is nice.
It's not dented.
All of this. Die.
No, but I don't know why this fucking GP isn't here. He's just fucking farming his silver serpents. You can't even kill a whole thing in one time. That was the first dragon they got because I wasn't alive. Wow. That's shitty.
Man, I
The next
missed
dragon's
my-
Elder. What was
I
that
missed my
dragon?
W a little bit.
That was a wind? Oh well. We already had a wind. How come
Enemy
she's slightly faster
rampage.
than me? This is a lot of health. This unit has grown larger, gaining 1,200 bonus health. I need to go now.
Down.
I have no damage.
An enemy has been slain. Rampage. Shut down.
Like, who the fuck at Riot thought that this champion was fair? It's not even fucking level 3, and it's 1,200 health? Are you serious?
An ally has been slain.
Is there any way you could quad damage that dragon before they get it? Probably not. Yeah, they got it now. For sure.
No, I'm okay. You and me are the only ones that are actually like trying to cooperate as a team. The rest of them are just out with themselves. So. just one sec.
Hold on, just let me hang out here for a second. I'm just gonna regain all my health.
The amount of burst that they have is just retarded.
Tried to nibble on him.
You have been slain.
Didn't work. Guess how much Feast has given me so far?
How much?
1600.
Wow.
It's more than like a Warmogs and a half. No, it's more than 2 Warmogs! It is 2 Warmogs! What the fuck? Riot? You know when Fry does the fix-it noise? That's what I'm getting right now.
How does Poppy do so much?
An enemy has been slain. Killing spree.
Did the minions just win?
Yeah.
Wow, they're fucking garbage. How could they let the minions win? Come on. There you go. Let's go over to the advanced details. Total damage to objectives, 19,000. It's a good carry. Total damage to turrets, 813. Yes, a very good carry. Fuck, what's the damage taken? Damage healed, 16,000. Damage taken, 69,000.
Wow.
Self-mitigated damage, 5880. 58,800. That's so much. Vision score, I got a 40. And the highest in the game was a 44, and that was support Annie. Wards placed, 19. Wards destroyed, 1. Ooh, boo-hoo. Control wards purchased, 2. This Annie didn't purchase a single control ward. The enemy team didn't purchase a single control ward.
Holy fuck.
I think I know exactly why they lost. Because they didn't purchase a single control ward. So there was this dude at work today, and do you know what his job was when he was young? This is what he was talking about when I was showing him around the store. He's like, there were a bunch of individuals in blue with the thing, with the name, well, they had the name tags and everything, but they kind of walked by him. They didn't ask him for help and shit. Well, but I saw that he needed help, and that I stopped doing everything to help him.
Mm.
Because that's what I do. And so I had a good me and him had a nice 30-minute conversation. I probably only sold him like 3 things, but he had a really good time coming to the store.
Well, that's what matters too.
And I think that if I can do that every single day to at least a couple customers, that this place will be a better place. Because it's those guys that tell all their friends come here.
Yeah. I'm ready when you are, dude.
I was gonna go have a cigarette.
Okay.
I also gotta quit smoking.
Yes, you do.
But it's so hard. I don't have the willpower. And it's not the willpower. It's just that I'm a weak individual. And I'm not wrong. Like, I've been realizing, when you really want something, you want it. And when
Yeah.
Kyle was, when I heard Kyle was in the hospital, I wanted to go see him, so I went there. It didn't matter how I got there. And then I stayed there until like 12. Like, it puts it into perspective. When you want something, there is a drive motivating you forward. It is impossible for you to fail when you want something.
Yeah.
Like, so it makes me look at this work thing. And, well, I'm also going to be... I'll go have my cigarette and whatever.
Yeah. So did you have a nice time with him? That's good. Did she ask why I was home?
She just asked how you're back.
You told her it was my back?
Isn't that what happened? You fell on your back.
Yeah, but it pulled all the muscles and like basically from like my foot up to the groin. man.
Sorry,
Oh, it's okay. No, it's fine. He had a really full diaper when I put him to bed.
yeah.
Yeah, like it was really full. So I gave him some Tylenol. I gave him a little bit of juice to drink. But he didn't really drink much of it. He was just so tired, and he was burning up again because his eyes were starting to water. So, but I read him a couple books, and he kept smiling every time. So, he like I read a book in bed, like he wanted to go to bed. Because I got him changed and everything, and he actually went over to it and got him bed.
You did that yesterday too, remember?
Yeah. So
He was like, Dad, my bad.
yeah. But my mom was here for all of it, so and he was really really good. Like after dinner and after he left, he literally just sat there and cuddled. I did all the dishes and put dinner away and swept the floor and got his bath ready and got his bed stuff ready and everything. Oh. So wait, made your mom buy us a tomato plant?
I know, we were just in the, we were just in the plant section, and like looking at flowers, and they're like, hey. We noticed it said like patio plant, and I got excited. So he's like, well, I should go for it.
Don't forget it.
No, I can't.
Okay.
Like, well,
Hey, I'm back.
You're welcome, man.
I kind of want to play Age of Empires.
Yeah.
Would you like to play?
Huh?
Would you like to play Age of Empires, or do you want to keep playing League?
I'll play a little bit of Age if you want.
Okay.